is. Gragas top.
Yeah, and like you knew that, right? Like, yes, it could have been swapped to Becca. That was a possibility, but generally, you know, you're going to be playing into that. I feel like the Gragas does not have a hard time into the Renekton at all. Gragas is such an incredibly strong neutralizer of matchups. It's similar to the role that Ornn kind of used to fulfill
last year, and it wasn't just that the Dom players were fantastic. Obviously, they did have that, but also their drafting and their read on the meta was quite nice. And
oh yeah,
they did have a lot of out-drafting, you know, times. Oh, he wants to exert his dominance here over LM. He's going to get that slowdown. And will the smite go the way of Pyosik? Yes, it will. As the smite came out early from LM, but now Pyosik in an awkward spot here. Faker over the wall as well. I think he even dodged that vision, but now they're just going to turn on to Kingen, who gets in a little bit of trouble. The flashes come in, bit of poke damage now from Pyosik over the wall, who does hop over and looks to take out LM, and he will be able to hand that kill over to the victor. Here's Keria?
Keria
from the bottom lane? He's level 2? I suppose that's one way for T1 to win the fight. Thank you, Mr. Keria. Your bottom lane isn't going to love that, but at the end of the day, Pyosik still in the enemy jungle for over a minute now. He's actually using that push up in the top side to take away this Rift Herald very early on. Although here comes the Leona from the bottom side. We'll see if a kind of smite can come in here. Nope, it's going to go the way of LM, but the engage comes in. Ragnarok to disengage, and T1 might just give away that Rift Herald. They might just keep DRX around and solo XP'd out kind of Samira down on the bottom side, and also Faker, who did pick up that first blood with the assist as well. Things going pretty nicely. I'm going to have to hold that thought as we do have the engage coming in here. Becca getting deep onto Gumayusi, who just dashes away and leaves Keria alone. Nice dodge there on the solar flare. Here come the TPs. Val and Becca still sticking around for this one. Faker is going to have to dash away. Flash coming out from Solka. That was pretty interesting, as he thought he was going to be able to pick up the kill, but no.
You're very far off.
There's no cask right now on Kingen, but Zeus kind of getting in there looking for the plate. I think he knows he's down, and with no flash available, they're going to give that kill over to Pyosik. Didn't look like he had the mark onto the Renekton. It comes in a little bit late, as you saw.
Go in here.
So, Becca trying to be a little bit cute there. He does have his flash, but he just says, yeah, you know, I'm dead, sure. You use your teleport, you get down to the bottom side. There's no dragon. I mean, okay, you got me. I'm just going to give that one away.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah. And this time, Pyosik has the Renekton mark ready to go. We'll see if he can actually make it happen, as into the wall he goes. The flash forward from Pyosik is going to force the flash from Zeus, so... You know, he doesn't get the kill, but at least he's, again, putting so much pressure up onto this top setting up for the Ocean Drake, it looks like. Gumayusi just going to take an insane amount of damage. He wants to actually try to turn it a little bit. But, you know, Miss Laser there is going to be nice for him to actually survive. But at the same time, that's an insane amount of poke damage already onto him, as here comes the engage, trying to just get Pyosik down, but there's the Lamser Spite. He gets it off once again. He's going to be on the edge, but he will go down eventually. Solar Flare is good, as is the cast, but they should still have the damage. It looks like T1, though, a little bit too low on their health bars. And even though it is 4v3 at this point in time, they're not exactly in a position to take this fight. And so DRX, funnily enough, even though it is 3v4, they will push on and take this T1 turret.
Well, the tempo advantage here as well, so they can get the turret, they can shove in, take
really nicely. They'd love to take a big team fight here. Let's see how it goes. You see a little bit of a flank attempt, perhaps, from Keria. As the ward does come in, he has jumped into the pit, actually, has Keria. As now he will go in, they're looking to get it. That is a massive ultimate that comes out from Faker and separates the entire team of DRX, but you still have both of the carries from DRX alive here on the right side. They're going to be able to chip down onto Zeus, and it looks like the Ocean Drake will go the way of the Olaf, but Solka looking for more. He's going to pick up another kill, and as Gumayusi will be able to trade it back, but now a triple over to the side of the Kaisa, and with the TP coming in from Kingen, they should be able to take down Gumayusi, and there it is, the quadra kill for Bao.
Exceptional fight there from both sides. In the end, though, it's DRX that actually takes it.
Teleport used.
Okay.
And
you take
they will, in fact, they're going to respect that teleport. Pyosik he's just kind of doing his own thing. And T1 have left Zeus to die on the left side. As meanwhile, the Rail dies in the team fight under the sand turret. What is going on over here? As Becca takes a little bit too much damage trying to get that team fight going. Now Gumayusi trying to get on top of the Kindred. But you can see that DRX absolutely pummels them in the fight on the right side. And that is a super easy laser. By the way, Solka and Bao completely unaffected in this team fight once again. As DRX, I mentioned it comes down to execution. They absolutely stomped T1 in that fight.
And we might be looking at a 2-0 victory for DRX here, which would put them as one of the top 3 teams here, Valdez. And T1, there's so many moments with this next fight, right? Like, you can give this one up, but if you let your base cracked open, you're in for a problem. They go again.
Bao he's just got that killer instinct, and he's willing to use it at any point in time. They're just barreling down the mid lane, and now Keria is going to be not first down this time, actually. Faker going to get a nice little engage, as they will also get the kill onto Bao, and now trying to get on top of Pyosik. They will be able to burst him down, and DRX, they give it back. T1 immediately come through, and Faker sweeps them up and picks up 3 kills.
2 teleports available, and this will be Soul. Keria, no.
Okay, well, just like that, you give DRX another chance. Keep in mind that there are some low-ish health bars down here. Not sure what Kingdom's doing, trying to stop the blast plant. But this is going to be Ocean Soul going to T1, no doubt. There's DRX.
You're on blue side. You can walk into the pit anyway, and like Alan is not relevant at this point in the game, so who cares? Should not happen.
Let me just throw it away.
Very unfortunate.
I don't need it.
And now both teams looking for positioning. Look at either a big play from Fake and a positioning of Solka and Bao here.
Yeah. And this is big. You would love to have an Olaf that can flash onto a low carry, right? But you just don't have that anymore. As Solka's going for a bit of a run. This is a massive engage, though, from Keria as he's trying to win the game just like that for his team. And over the wall, they run straight into Gumayusi. And I think we're going to game 3 just like that. Keria and Faker, once again, they loaded up together with the duo. And they make a gigantic engage happen.
It's the reverse curse, just as I say, Gumayusi. I don't know if you're really doing enough. He goes for the 1v2, but as you said, the real heroes of that fight. Keria with these engages, man. Yes, he had the oopsie underneath the turret, right? Like, they're a little bit too deep, but this is the counter to that Lam's Respite that had such a big impact in the last game. T1 kind of overcoming the struggles that they had in the first game, and just the decisiveness, even after what was honestly a rough series up until this point, to just go in like that. Adam's flash didn't matter, so that's
exactly.
That's
he didn't need his flash at the end.
We take those.
He knew it. He's actually just a fortune. He can see the future.
They're not happy.
You can see that he is not happy. And T1 as a whole, they know the job isn't done, and that is.